House leaders assured that the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law remains alive. The assurance followed a published report quoting Senator Bongbong Marcos as saying that the BBL is dead. Both houses of Congress earlier reset the timeline for the passage of the measure for December 16. We have this report.
There is still hope for the draft Bangsamoro Basic Law to pass approval in the House. A major hurdle to overcome is the problem of quorum. If the lack of attendance is addressed, its chances of gaining passage before the end of the year will be good.
We still have November 3 when we resume up to December 16, the last session day for the year. And so our timetable is that when we start November 3, we start with the period of interpellations. That will be about 2 weeks, about 6 days of session. And then in the second half of November, we can have the period of interpellations and the second and third reading. So that by November 30, we should be able to already approve on second and third reading the BLBAR. After that, of December, we should be able to send it to the Senate. And then if they have already approved theirs, then we can have our conference committee in the first week of December, which gives the time to ratify the approved by the BICAM report. We can ratify that before December 16. That would make the President sign the bill on or before December 25. When we put ourselves together, the Speaker and also the President asking the members of the Liberal Party to attend and get a quorum, then we are only asking for quorum. We are not asking for the vote of anyone, but the vote will come later. So it's really the quorum so that we can finish the interpellation and we will be able to therefore go to the period of amendments and then the voting.
After the approval of the draft law, a plebiscite will be conducted in the core territories of the proposed Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in March. Elections will be deferred until 2019. The President will appoint the members of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority or may retain the current members of the Commission. The incumbent officials of the Autonomous Mindanao will hold office until June 30, 2016, the same date the President ends his term. The proposed budget of 28.9 billion pesos for ARM will be the seed money of the Transition Commission.
The BTA will only come about after the ratification in a plebiscite of the bill, considering if we consider that it will be approved. So therefore, if it will be approved by the law on or before December 31st, then the plebiscite will be on end of March. And so the appointment of the BTA will be in April. Since there was no more time from April to May 9, the elections, then the elections for the Bangsamoro will be placed in the law to be on May 9, together with the local and national elections, May 9, 2019.
My proposal in the Executive Committee, in case time will run out, then we have to allow the elected armed official to finish their term. And the statutory authority will assume right after the term of the regional officials of the Autonomous Region of Mindanao. But because we are running short of time, the BTC shall assume 3 years. The election will be on 2019. If we are going to conduct another election in between, we have to have another law. So the most practical is to allow the BTC to stay for 3 years. Then election will be done in 2019, synchronized national election and local election.
The House Ad Hoc Committee on the Bangsamoro, chaired by Congressman Rufus Rodriguez, recommended changes of 48 provisions to ensure the measure complies with the Constitution. Rodriguez said the proposal of the Bangsamoro Transition Commission to restore 28 provisions will not be considered. This includes the opt-in provision, which has been opposed by a majority of House members from Mindanao.
What our Constitution allows is the creation of an autonomous region. Now, if you allow the opt-in provisions, especially considering that they included the provinces mentioned in the 1976 Tripoli Agreement, we are in effect allowing the possibility of an autonomous Mindanao, not just an autonomous region, which to my mind is contrary to the Constitution, and which to my mind it will not be accepted. So it will not pass the test of acceptability by the people who will be affected by this BBL.
House Committee Chairman on Muslim Affairs, Congressman Tupay Loong, urged his peers in the House to support the passage of the draft Bangsamoro Basic Law. Loong stressed its approval is a must for the full implementation of the President's commitment in winning the peace to end over 40 years of conflict and bring development to Muslim Mindanao. For the People's Television Network, Abando reporting.